Hey girl, how you doing? I hope all is well. We're gonna go back over there to the palace, girl. We've been summoned back to the palace, and this time we're gonna go more past the physical and into the spiritual. Okay, we're gonna tap into the energy of Miss Queen Elizabeth. Okay, now I pulled up Queen Elizabeth when she was younger, cause when I pulled up the older pictures of her, girl, it looked kind of scary. Girl, it kind of creeped me out a little bit. So I'm gonna tap into her energy of when she was youthful, young, okay, witty, and can answer these questions, girl. Because I want her to know, girl, her sons and her grandsons over there acting a fool in the royal palace, baby, and I want to know how she feel about it. So let's go ahead and tap straight into that energy, girl. Okay, let's see what's going on with the prince, with the queen, and how she feels about her son, and how he's running things in the palace. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and ask her some couple of questions. Okay, Queen Elizabeth. Now I know you've been looking down or looking up, wherever you've been looking from, honey. I don't know where you at in the spiritual realm, but I know you've been paying attention to your sons and what's been going on in the royal palace. Okay, now you know what Andrew was doing. He I don't know if he's still doing it or not. He keeping on the DL right now. You know what he was up to. But did you know that Prince Charles is over there running the palace to the ground, baby, with these AI videos and these fake pictures? Now, your son said he's going through a hard time right now. They said that he's been diagnosed with cancer in the prostate. Okay, and you know what he was doing with those prostates before you left, girl. You couldn't even maintain them. He couldn't even find a wife because he was using those prostates too much. You know what I'm saying? So, but you kind of probably saw that coming. But the thing about it, Queen, is that the women over there, now you know what happened to Princess Diana. Now you knew what happened, you were still here, but Catherine, okay, Catherine's over there catching it, and so they got the people talking. Now we talking about your son, baby, we talking about your grandson, and you ain't here no more to protect them. So I just want to know, how do you feel about them and what they're doing over there in the royal palace? Okay, let's go ahead, jump straight into it. Divine angel, give me the best cards from this deck to describe how does the queen feel about how King Charles is running the palace. Okay, so how do you feel, Queen, about how your son running the palace? Okay, girl, she said Five of Pentacles, honey. If it's up to her, she'll put them out. I know, girl. I know you would. Okay, but you out of it. You out cold. You no longer here no more in the physical. So you limited on what you can do. But if you still here, girl, you'll put them out, won't you? Okay, because with this Five of Pentacles, you don't like what's going on, honey. It's a 50-50 chance you don't like what's going on over there. And if it was up to you, he'll be homeless. Girl, I see. Okay, what about William? How do you feel about how William is the the potential king? Okay, the up and coming king. How do you feel about him right now and how he's doing his wife, Catherine? She said she don't see a problem with it, girl. With the Ace of Cups, she said William loves Catherine. Now he may love her, girl. We ain't doubting that, but he liked to drink, baby. He liked to drink the tequila, okay, the Crown Royal, that good bourbon you had over there on the top shelf in the Royal Palace, baby. He liked to drink that now, okay. And as you see with these cups, the cup is overflowing for him, okay. Now we don't know if this love for Catherine or if this love for the bourbon, Miss. With all due respect, Queen. So he over there letting the cup run it over, okay. Now he ain't the same when he drink. So you got to be aware of that. Were you aware that he had a drinking problem, Queen? She said yes. It broke her heart. Okay, but he kept it a secret. He was very deceptive when it came to that. You know, but girl, you in spirit form. You looking down on him. You see he over there filling up the cup now. Okay, he ain't taking shots, baby. He filling up the royal cup. Okay. Whew. Okay. And so, how do you feel about your son, okay, when he married Camille? How did you feel about that, okay? Because you allowed it to happen because you wanted him to be a happy king. So how do you feel about him and Camilla's, and how they're reigning over there? She said they partying too much with the Three of Cups energy. She said it's a celebration over there in the Royal Palace every other night, right? But, it's a cup situation, so she may have had some positive feelings towards it by the end. Her Camilla and king and the king, the potential king, Prince, at the time he was Prince Charles, but he King Charles now. She said they got along, okay, for the most part with the Three of Cups. You know, they poured her a cup of bourbon, honey, and I guess she was feeling just fine too, baby. The cup was overflowing for her. She said they was getting along for the most part. Okay, so in your opinion, where's the Catherine at? Okay, let's see, which card can you tell us? How do you feel about Catherine? Okay. How do you feel about Catherine, the Princess of Wales right now? Okay, thank you, girl. She's a mentor. Okay, you taught her everything she know. That's why she over there getting pinned up and hinged up in the royal basement, honey. Cause she's trying to follow what she learned from you. But it speaks about passing on wisdom and refining a student's character, which means she taught Catherine everything she know. Girl. But it says that Catherine may have had the inability to allow the student. Okay, no, they said the queen had an inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. Wow. So you over there telling her to do whatever it takes to keep your grandson happy, but you know you probably didn't do that to your king, because your king didn't have no kingdom. I heard you married a broke man, prince, queen. With all due respect. Okay. So the queen said she taught Catherine what she know. Okay, but don't you? Okay, enough of that, queen. Let's get to the bottom of it. As far as your knowledge, okay, what happened to Princess Catherine? Where is Princess Catherine? What happened to her? What do you know, queen? 3 cards, please. Okay, 1 more card, queen. Oh, 2 more cards. Okay, girl. Thank you, honey. Okay, so the cards, this is what she said she know. She said, as far as she know, everything was good, baby, with the courtesy card. She said she curtsied to her all the time. She was a nice young lady. She was very polite, good manners, and thoughtful. Okay, but she was over there with the wolves, baby. She was over there with your grandsons. I know you didn't see them as wolves, but, you know, a lot of people do. But she said that for the most part, she was polite. Okay, followed by the ecstasy card, yielding, rapture, and bliss. She said, you know, not either with the ecstasy card. Now the ecstasy card could be happy, joyful, or high, girl. Okay, high off life. Okay, and the rapture. You know what the rapture mean? Okay, the rapture to me is that like God coming to take you home, honey. That it's an ending for a beginning, a new beginning in a spiritual realm, followed by transgressions. She said that Catherine had some transgressions, some flaws, some contradictions. She made some mistakes. Wow. Okay, she must have pledged allegiance to the right, you know, to the ruler. Followed by prey. She became prey. She was stalked, invaded, and watched. Okay, that's why that girl felt like she was an outsider queen. Okay, so every little mistake she made, y'all, if she didn't curse it right, if she didn't do something right, honey, it seemed like, you know, she was stalked and preyed on. Okay, she felt like she was prey. Queen, okay, we need you to be more fair over here, okay? Now, when it came to Prince William, okay, did he do anything to cause... Did he do anything wrong when it came to his wife, Prince Catherine? Okay. And as far as you can see, or you know, did Prince William do anything wrong in this relationship with Catherine? She said, okay, so maybe he was shook, okay? She can't believe what she heard, okay? And she's saying y'all can't believe what you heard neither, girl, okay? Forget what you heard on the radio and the media about her grandson. Girl, you can tell the queen loved her grandson, baby. She said she was caught off guard by what he did, unsettled and shocked and surprised and maybe even speechless. Okay, so she was shocked a little bit, girl. She said her curly hair turned to an afro, baby, that she was so shocked on what he did or said. And she said there was no justice, no peace for it. Being socially and politically awake, well informed, true reality awareness, wake up, and self awareness. Now, see what I'm hearing her saying is, if she was still here, it would never made it to the media. It would never made it to the outside of the royal palace. Now she shook the fact that it even made it out like that. Okay, she said that now that it has made it out, the royal palace, now that we know it, has no justice, no peace. Okay, people are very much woke to what's going on with the royal palace, and that for that she would have put her son out for that. Okay, now when it comes to your son, what did he do? Okay, is there anything that you upset about when it comes to your son, King Charles, and how he's ruling? Is there anything that he's done that you could be upset about? That you would make him homeless, girl? You'll put him out. She said she can't even believe it. Can't even. It says she can't deal with the situation that's going on that he has created. She don't know what to do or say. She can't even comprehend it. She's shaking her head. Okay, she's like saying, "Wow." So it's like the fact that he even let this stuff escape. That's more. That seems like more what the queen is more concerned about. It's not about it happening because it's probably been happening. Let's see. Okay, so what's going on in the royal palace? Is this the first time it has happened in the royal palace, or has this always been going on? Okay, ever since you known it. Okay, has this always been going on, or is this something new for the royal palace? She said, "F y'all, queen." She said she's sorry, not sorry. She said what they did is not wrong, okay? And don't care what people think. Unremorseful, bitch, and don't care. Wow. Now I see where your grandsons get it from, queen. So she don't care. She said stuff like this been going on. It's the fact is she don't care what y'all think about it. She don't have no remorse for it. She unremorseful. Wow. Queen. Now we need to see who is the queen. But baby, you come across as a destructive ruler. Okay, give me 3 cards to best describe the queen. Okay, behind the palace wall. Who is the queen behind the palace walls? What do we need to know about the queen, and especially when it comes to her, the males in her family, her grandson and her son? Okay, what do we need to know? Who is the queen? Because she seemed like it's more about it not getting out versus it happening. Okay. So what we got here, the queen is a lover, honey. Now she come across as somebody who loves her grandsons, the sons, just like any mother. They, especially your firstborn son and then your firstborn grandson, the kings. Okay, she has a love for them, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone and something. But what you don't see about her, she has a very obsessive passion that harms others, a self-destructive devotion, self-destructive devotion, girl. That's a shame. Okay. Next, she's an Avenger as well. She comes in. She cover up things. She got all the stones, baby. She powerful. It speaks about the shadow attributes is she'll be resorting to violence in the name of a cause, which means, honey, she fights for her family. Okay, now what you see on her is that she desired to balance the scales of justice. She has righteousness on behalf of social and oneness, oneself. That's what she showed you. But girl, she said she'll resort to some violence if she had to for the name of the cause, okay, the name of the royal family. She's becoming an adventurous. She's also a goddess. Okay, she's the queen, she said. It speaks about she has the feminine. She's the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. But the shadow attributes, what you don't see is that she has exploitation of the female nature and form, which means she don't care nothing about what's going on with the females in their life. They're not here. They're not important. It's more important that the king is the most important, aka her grandsons, her son. Okay, the women are just side chicks. Okay, all of them. Okay, even the wife. They're just sides. Okay, they're just something there to make him look good. Okay, so you know that the king look good to have a feminine next to him. But other than that, she has exploitation of the female. Okay, their nature of the female and the form of the nature. She comes across as the servant when it comes to her sons. She served them. She speaks about delights in serving others with a free and loving heart. Okay, she's a lover. She loves her sons, the sons. But the shallow attribute, what you don't see, girl, when you cross them, is she using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward in life. Now, we know the queen got money if she ain't got nothing else. So probably using the lack of resources as an excuse not to move forward with life in some type of way. So it seems like she comes across as a servant, serving the men, honey. She saves the men, she loves the men, and she said that the female is just a accessory, okay, to be beside the man. So you see where she coming from when it comes to her relationship, okay, when it comes to what's going on in the palace. She really mad at King for letting this stuff get out into the media so that people can actually see what's really going on behind the palace walls. Other than that, she really loved them. You know, she got great love for the boys. Okay, girl. Okay. So let's see, girl. Queen. Give me more about what, okay, so when it comes to William, okay, and the disappearance of Kate, how do you feel that he should have handled the situation? Okay, how do you feel he should handle the situation when it comes to Kate and her being missing from the public eye? Okay. Ooh, girl, we got the weeping wound. Now, that seems like somebody is wounded here. Okay, it speaks about you are not your wounds. She said, Catherine, get up, girl. You are not your wounds. Okay, you'll be all right. And he said, and she's saying that he is not the wounds. Okay, whatever happened to her, that's not it. I want to say it's not his responsibility. You are not your wounds. Wipe yourself up and get up. Okay, followed by home. Okay, what happens at home stays at home. Don't you hate those type of parents? Okay, in other words, they saying whatever happened to you in this house, don't go tell nobody. But it's like, girl, I'm gonna go tell somebody because you keep on putting your hands on me, you keep on punishing me, you keep on making my life miserable. People need to know. But girl, mama keep on saying, don't you talk about nothing what's going on in this house. Okay, the abuse, the exploitation, the drama that we have. Don't talk about it. Okay, but they want you to talk about the good stuff, how great mother is. He says, may your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. So she's saying she wants the boys to always be at home, to always be, loved, okay, have strength, okay, light, and pleasure. Okay, and it said you are not your womb. Okay, so whatever the womb that came from anything that's outside of you, you are not it. Okay, you make sure that whatever happened in your home, stay in your home. Girl. Okay. So how about what advice will you give your son, King Charles, when it comes to how he's running the palace? Okay, anything else you want to tell him? We'll give him 2 cards too to keep it fair. I would say she's like, no, girl, that's it. Okay. She said, honey, you're the king. Use your voice. Okay, use your voice. She wants them to man up. And she said, you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. Okay, so she want him to stand up and be the king. Followed by wishful expectations. But she said she don't know if he got it in him, though. It's wishful. Because she had a hard time bringing him to the kingdom, honey. Bringing him up to be the king. Because he barely had anybody that wanted to marry him. And even though he was about to be the king, nobody wanted to marry him at all. He just had to go get his mistress that was already married. That's shameful. But she said there's some wishful expectation when it comes to Charles. She said she acknowledged the smoke and mirrors that's in his life for what they are. It's period. He lazy. So it's almost like she had more hope, for William. And she telling the king to stand up and use his voice and be the king. And she telling William that you are not your wounds, okay? Whatever wounds you have caused when it came to Catherine, you are not it, okay? Your home is your castle, okay? May your body be a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives, okay? Where pleasure lives, okay? But he said, I guess she want him to follow his pleasures, baby. Always be happy and be strong. And don't sit there and be whining over these wounds that you have when it comes to Catherine. I can't believe the queen is like this. Okay, so any advice that you want to give the royal palace at this time, Queen? Any advice you want to give to both of the males in your life, okay, that's running the palace right now? She said, Dolomite. Okay, have that Dolomite, girl. Okay, and what does the Dolomite mean? It says, have you wanted to do something creative? Are you feeling artistic? Okay, she's saying, be very creative when it comes to this situation. And they have, girl. They've been out there putting out AI videos, cropping and pasting all type of pictures, girl. They've been out there doing everything, hiring paid actors to play Kate Middleton and your grandson. So they are being creative, girl. They're just not doing a good job with it. Okay, but let's continue. He says, let your inspiration flow and generate your insight. Girl, they've been generating AIs as far as we can see, girl. And we sick of it, girl. They think that we brand new to it, girl. We out here generating AIs too. Okay? For projects and reports and stuff. So we know it when we see it. Queen? Okay? Y'all may be behind over there thinking that we behind, but we not. She said, your insight to manifest their reality. It's like, girl, we doubting all the reality that they over there manifesting, Queen. I know you mean good by telling them this advice, but it's not working. She said, it doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, it does. She said it doesn't. It said it could be a nice meal, a pretty garden, Girl, that garden was so fake that Kate Middleton was sitting in front of on that bench, Miss Elizabeth, Miss Queen. Girl, that garden was so fake, baby. Girl, your son is lazy. Okay, it's wishful thinking if you think that he can fool us, girl. I'm telling you, your son, girl, he need to hire another AI specialist or team or something, cause that garden look like a fake background, girl, that you can buy off Wish, not even Amazon. You hear me, girl? But let me move on. Let's see. He said an amazing photograph, girl, amazing photograph, baby. He doing the opposite of doing an amazing photograph, girl. She said it doesn't matter. She said it could be a nice meal, a pretty garden, or an amazing photograph. Or some sewing projects. Girl, he was copying and pasting so badly over there and then blamed it on Kate. Miss Queen, baby, yeah, y'all reign is over, girl. I hate to tell y'all because the king is exposing y'all, okay? And you probably could have did a better job. I don't know, girl. But y'all still using Microsoft what over there, girl? We done moved on, baby. Okay, the technology is technology over here for the normal people, so we know what the AI is. We got systems to develop that's developed to tell us what's AI and what's Photoshop. Y'all probably been photoshopping for years, and we just trusted it, or we just didn't care, girl. We caring right now, baby. Okay, but she said regardless. Okay, now it's the time to produce it. It would bring you fulfillment and purpose. No, ma'am, this is outdated, ma'am. I'm sorry to tell you that. With all due respect, Queen. Baby, this advice that you're giving them right now, this Dolomite advice, baby, is so outdated. They tried it, okay? They really tried it, and I know you may think that it worked for you guys. Like this picture right here, of you right now, kind of look kind of photoshopped and kind of look fake, girl. I don't know if you ever look like that, but we didn't doubt it because we kind of didn't care, girl. We just say, okay, that's the queen, that's the queen. We're not gonna question it, but people are caring now about what's going on with Kate, and so we questioning everything, sis. But let's see what the divine has to tell you. Gabriel, it says, Archangel Gabriel got a message for you and your son. It says, I relax my body, mind, and spirit to meditate regularly. Great ideas are constantly flowing into my mind. It is fulfilling to follow through on creative thoughts and manifest my reality. I take enthusiastic action. I am productive. Okay, girl. Y'all need to repeat that before y'all put out another AI video or another background that look like it came from Wish, baby. Okay, Timu, baby. The Timu backgrounds ain't gonna work, Miss Ma'am. Okay, I don't no disrespect, Queen. Okay, with all due respect, may you rest in peace. But yeah, you need to put your son out of the royal palace. Okay. He can get the apartment. Okay, I'm sure his credit good. He can get him an apartment over there in British somewhere, in in the British continent. He can find a way. Okay, I know you love him, but they over there filling up the cups with all type of stuff, girl. They drinking the best of the best. So you need to watch out for William, because yeah, he over there drinking so much. He over there breaking everybody's heart, not just yours. Okay, he partying way too much. Okay, the cup is overflowing. And Miss Camille probably be with him too, girl. She'll be looking drunk too. So it's just like everybody over there drinking, baby. Everybody over there pouring it up, pouring up, pouring up, honey. watch it all fall out. They just doing all of that over there, girl. Okay, the servants over there working hard, bringing in all type of stuff for them to sip on and tip on. Your daughter-in-law over there being preyed on by anybody and everybody that come into the palace, girl. And the best advice you can tell them is to create photos and gardens and special gardens and photos to be creative, girl. They're not being creative, man. Okay, so I know you want us to be, you can't believe what's going on because all the people are all in your business, baby. The media, everybody all in your business. We now know y'all don't give a F no more, okay? We now know, baby. And so, and we all are woke. I'm sorry to tell you, we woke at this point. And so the royal palace ain't getting no justice, no peace. All right? Because the weeping wombs that they over there producing, girl, okay? The Avengers, honey, that you're trying to call in and that you wanted to be when you was here, we're gonna have to call them to come in to Royal Palace, baby. Okay? Because it's a lot of their transgressions are showing here. Okay? A lot of their transgression. Girl, your son, I know you want to put him out now because he done opened up the palace to people to come in if they want to. And girl, the people saying when they come in, girl, they still don't see Kate. Kate's still not there. And I know you want to put him out because you don't want people in the palace like that. But girl, he over there charging fees and stuff. He letting people come into the palace now at this point, okay? I know, girl. It's a lot, girl. The palace was once your home, but now it's like a museum. But thank you, Queen, for showing up for me today, okay? The people want to hear from you. I know you thought you was giving them good advice. I know you thought you ate, girl, but, it ain't working, girl. He already tried your advice, girl, and it ain't working, girl. The AI generating ain't generating, baby. It ain't giving what it's supposed to have gave, okay? All right, girl. But thank you so much. May you rest in peace, okay? All right, have a good day, girl. Talk to you later. Bye.